Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, guys? Good Thursday, Friday Eve. How's everybody doing today, this morning? So let's get right into it, guys. I got some things to do today, so I'm not gonna be around all day today. Probably stick around till about 10 o'clock. Not on the stream, but I'm gonna probably stick around trading till 10, maybe 10:30. But I have to get going after that. So if you looked at my recap, guys, yesterday, made a couple trades, couple dollars. Uh, $85 before commission. After commission, it was $41, which got me where I am now. So let's look at the market today. That was yesterday, and here's today. So right now, it's not many things gapping up this morning. The most notable one is VLRX, which that has it's popped up, but it's dropped back down pretty significantly on news after CBD H patch data. So that's what got it going. It popped up here from around the 180 area, hit a high of 269. So nearly a full dollar move there, pre-market. Uh, so that's definitely one that a lot of people have kept their eyes on. Now it's kind of basing here down here at this 215 area. It's going to be interesting to see which way it goes from here. But it definitely has stopped. As you can see here, it's a clear support level, a clear temporary support level. Um, yeah, so that's the number one with the most volume. Has over 700 shares, 700,000 shares traded pre-market. So it's definitely on, on a lot of people's radar. The next one is, well, with a lot of volume, but it's not gapping up. It gapped down. It's TLRD. It's gapped down from 724 down to the $5 area. So that's out of play for me, at least. The YUMA, still not. It's not doing much. So right now, guys, there's not much going on else in the market other than VLRX, which seems to be basing out. So you could watch it for a potential bounce up. Let's see. Yeah, ARDX. So yeah, guys. So what I wanted to tell you is, I think I mentioned it in the last video. So this time around with SureTrader, um, and this is an option for those out there looking to join SureTrader. I got the level one package this time. I usually get the level two, which would make it $104 a month. Um, but this time around, I said let me try something different because I mainly, honestly, I do most of my analysis off of the time and sales because what is printed, not what is showing here. Because a lot of times, it could be fake outs. It's a good thing to have in some instances, but you may see a huge block of sellers here, and then they just get ate through, or vice versa. A huge block of bidders, and then it just goes down straight through it. So I don't utilize that as much anymore. But anyway, if you get it, just the level one, you save quite a bit. Your monthly subscription fee will be $49 as compared to $104. So that's a pretty good big difference. But if you use level two, then by all means go ahead and get it. So if you notice, this part of my screen is blank. You'll see the level one information, which is just the current bid and ask, but you won't see the in depth, the market depth. So if anyone was wondering why this has been like this for the past couple days. So anyways, Yeah, this is my real account, guys. This is not a training account. I'm telling you honestly, I just can't get with that. I mean, but to each his own, and it's good to start, somewhere. But as most people will tell you, your best experience is that live money. So, but it's that's definitely a good tool, and I'm not trying to deter anybody from using that. So I'm not saying that to any way try to discourage anybody from using a training account, but I'm just letting you know that this for my account is my account. This is my real account. Um, so yeah, guys, trying to grow this equity up to over 1,000. Right now, I'm only taking 300 shares per trade. Um, just to basically, because when you're down in this area, you have to be very careful and with your downside risk. I mean, because $100 can get taken quickly. When you're using 1,000 shares or 500 to 1,000 shares or better. It's nothing to lose $100 with slippage and things of that nature. So I'm keeping it down to 300 just to protect the downside risk. Now I do know that obviously by doing that, your upside, you have a lot of upside potential, but realistically on average you're not gonna make you're gonna make a smaller amount, but that adds up. $30, $50, $70. Yesterday I made 85, and that's off of only using 300 shares. You know what I mean? So just do the math. If I were to use 1,000, that'd be like $250. But just letting you that just to let you know that you can make money, with just a small share size. And I only trade stocks $10 and under. I haven't even jumped in the arena of trading the stocks above $10, like the ones $15, $20, because those actually have huge, more larger. They have larger ranges. They have a larger range. Um, as far as moving a dollar up or a dollar down, that's what you really want. But also with that comes higher spreads. So but if you want to make quick, fast money, daily, those ones over 10 is what people don't talk about, but the ones over 10, like $10 to $30, anywhere around that little range, even $10 to $50, if you can afford it. Those are the ones that actually give you the highest range universally. If you want to speak like as a whole unit, you know what I mean. You're gonna have some down here in the $1 to $10 range that does it, but uniformly, anything like over $10, you'll get a lot more. Put it like that. That's the best way I could put it. You'll get a lot more of them that moves $2, $1 in a day. From 15 to 17 or 19 down to 16 or $18, whatever. It just the only thing with that, it comes with a little higher risk. Sometimes the swings are like 50 cents or so. You know what I mean? So you if you plan for like a 500 share, that's $250 swings. You know what I mean? So you gotta kind of weigh it all out. I mean, it's a way to play it. You can play it with 50 shares or 100 shares to kind of minimize those swings, which in the future I may do. But right now I'm sticking to the program, sticking to the plan. So yeah, guys, we got one more day in this week. Um, but right now, guys, let's take a look at see if there's anything else popping up on the scanners. Anything else worth looking at with volume? I can easily find some things that. Oh yeah, also guys, the S&P guys, it broke over 3,000 yesterday. And then even now, pre-market, it's you see this, it's very funny, guys. It hit 302. Well, this is the SPDR. But anyway, it hit 302 and 20 cent. The all-time high is 302 and 23 cents. So it was just 3 cents off from hitting the all-time highs. So it could be a historical day again. The last historical day I mean, it made a lot of highs, so you know what I mean. You could see a lot of historical days, but the latest one was July 26th. So let's see, guys, if it could, that is a fully bullish sign for the overall market. When you got the market rallying, the overall market rallying to this extent, then you're gonna have more. It's gonna pull a lot of stocks up. Well, actually, it's actually the other way around. The stocks in general are pulling up the S&P 500 because the S&P 500 is composed of 500 of the best and the most indicative stocks in the market. The ones that indicate the economy the best. The UPSs, the Amazons, the kind of give you an overall picture. So basically, if the SPY's moving up, that means those are moving up. You know what I mean? So basically, those, you know what I mean. When you see the market moving up, just assume that to look long, for the most part, to kind of have a long bias. We can get into what's going on here. Oh yeah, we can get into beta. The beta of a stock. The beta is kind of lets you know how closely a stock typically follows the market, and then also it'll let you know the stocks that are not in any way correlated with the market based on the beta numbers. But that's a video for another day. But yeah, if you see better some stocks with betas correlating with the market, you kind of want to go long. You want to have a long bias. You don't want to go against that. As my guy Ross said, I was reading one of his articles. Like he said, you don't want to jump in front of a steamroller to get a penny. You know what I mean? So basically, you don't want to go against that trend like that, trying to get a couple little dollars or scalping it. You're gonna get rolled over. So all right, guys, I just wanted to check in. Right now, like I said, let's do one more overlook. Right now, the only thing I am seeing is VLRX, and let me pull that up for you guys. As we said, it was kind of basing out around that 215. We did just say that, right, a couple minutes ago. Now it's making a small move up, but I would watch that. Obviously, I would need it to really get over the pre-market high for it to be a long play, uh, and it would have to stay over. But let's see if anything else is going. Okay, you got MDJH just popped up. I saw it earlier, but it had no volume, and now it still only has like 9,200 shares traded. It doesn't have many shares traded, but it's on the move. It's on the higher day scan. See, as you see now, it has 11,000 shares traded. See if there's any news on it. Okay, so they had their earnings. Looks like revenue of 2.2 mil, loss per share is 5 cent. We don't know what the estimate was because the estimate was higher than the actual. Then that's a good thing in a way. Um, so okay, anyway, this one is moving. Needs some volume, but it is one on popping up on a higher day scanner. So that means if I'm seeing it, everybody else is seeing it, or anybody with the scanner is seeing it. So now that's something to put on your radar. All right, guys. So yeah, so right now we have MD. Let me go ahead and put that in the title here. MDJH. It has a low float, 11 million shares in the float, so that checks out. Now we just need the volume, but it's looking good, guys. Looking good. All right, guys. I'll be out. See you later.